Live from NBC4, the station working for you. Paul Moyer, Colleen Williams, Fritz Coleman AccuWeather, Fred Rogan Sports. Southern California's #1 news, the Channel 4 News at 11.
This local lawyer admits tonight he's not a lawyer at all. He's a fake. Police say he's a dangerous con man. But he says he's got a much different explanation when he tells his story. But first, an angry crowd out tonight, still there, outside a store in Orange County, still angry after a protest that boiled over into violence late today. Good evening, everybody. It's 11 o'clock, and I'm Paul Moyer.
And I'm Colleen Williams.
We begin tonight with anger, protest, and finally violence in Westminster, after a judge today ruled that the owner of a video store does have the right to display a poster of Vietnamese communist leader Ho Chi Minh. In a neighborhood where many people blame Ho Chi Minh for killing their loved ones, that didn't go over too well. Beverly White live outside the store tonight where the angry protest is still going on. Beverly?
That's right, Paul. The Superior Court judge says no matter how offensive, that shopkeeper has a right to political speech. Much to the delight of this crowd right here, those signs have yet to go up. And this, the third week since the standoff began.
These symbols are a form of political speech, which Mr. Tron has a right to express.
Owner Trang Van Tron didn't have long to savor his First Amendment victory. As soon as he returned to his Westminster video store, he was met by the same angry protesters who provoked his courtroom battle in the first place.
You gonna make me laugh right now? If you like me enough, you gonna make me laugh?
With his wife and children nearby, Tron was struck by someone who apparently condemns his choice of wall hangings. At issue is a portrait of communist leader Ho Chi Minh and a flag from North Vietnam. Tron was taken to a local hospital, but police say the attacker disappeared into the crowd.
The detectives and officers that arrived here reviewed the tape, and we are currently investigating an assault.
Nobody hit him.
You were here, you say nobody struck Mr. Tron. Okay.
Nobody
so you witnessed it. And Jang Ho says Tron's display of communist images symbolizes the evil regime that imprisoned his father and killed thousands. For many immigrants, scars and memories of Vietnam will never fade. Local police believe this crowd will continue to obey the law, even as Tron expresses his freedom of speech. Now, the mall owner tried to evict Tron, but the ACLU took his case and won. Tonight, Tron is listed in fair condition. He's under observation at a nearby hospital. Live in Westminster, I'm Beverly White. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Beverly, thank you. Now to the case of an imposter lawyer in Hawthorne. He's been helping people in his neighborhood for years, counseling them, helping them to get out of trouble, helping them draw up legal documents. But last week, police came in, cleaned out his office, and arrested him. And now tonight, with hundreds of clients, everything he did for them may be null and void. Our Patrick Healy live at the law offices right now that didn't really house a lawyer. Patrick.
Colleen, Paul Vasquez and Associates did not need to rely on advertising. Word of mouth brought more than he could handle, literally. Tonight you will hear an apology, but police will say the damage has already been done by the imposter who tried to be what he was not.
It was that first time that I knew I shouldn't have said, that I was an attorney.
It's not with pride that Rigoberto Vasquez admits his impersonation, but in telling us his story, he does offer a defense. This Inglewood neighborhood on Arbor Vitae is where the process server and paralegal opened his first office, working mostly with Mexican immigrants. Along the way, he undertook tasks required to be done by lawyers. From federal immigration to state criminal court, judges and opposition lawyers accepted